Just a little over a month ago, Tesla decided to cut the prices on all of their vehicles in the lineup except for the Model Y. It came to us as an overnight surprise, and while some of us were happy, others were not. Recently, Tesla decided to surprise us once again, except this time it was specifically for the Model Y and not the others. Let's talk about it. What's poppin', what's Gucci, guys? If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. As a surprise, on July 11th, Tesla decided to reduce the prices of the Model Y, making the starting price below $50,000. And just like when they reduced the prices for all the other vehicles in the lineup, there were a bunch of people who were super happy about the news, and then there were a bunch of people who weren't so happy about it. More specifically, it was those people who recently took delivery of a brand new Tesla and then found out Tesla reduced the prices on all their vehicles. And while some people got a check from Tesla making up the difference between the prices, others were SOL. Regardless, the price drops made it more affordable for people who were going to buy a Tesla anyways, so in the end it's still a win in my book, and it's a win in Tesla's book because the more people who transition into one of these vehicles, the closer Tesla is to achieving their mission. In my last video discussing about the price changes, I mentioned that we can only speculate on why Tesla decided to make these price drops, and because they haven't revealed anything to us yet, only speculations remain possible. Maybe the parts required to make these cars are more affordable now as Tesla slowly inches towards that economy of scale. Maybe the growth of more Tesla factories are making distribution easier. Maybe you should smash the like button if you haven't done so yet to help with the YouTube algorithm. But all jokes aside, we're not going to go into that today. Instead, we're going to talk about the Model Y price drops and why might now be the best time to buy one. So again, Tesla reduced the price of the Model Y by a significant $3,000, bringing the starting price to be under $50,000 now. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Tesla Model Y, ever since its launch, it's only been offered in two versions: the long-range dual-motor all-wheel drive and the performance. The long-range dual-motor all-wheel drive is the one that starts off below $50,000, and the performance version starts off just shy of $60,000. Prior to the price changes, the performance Model Y was available with or without a performance package that included things like the 21-inch wheels, the lowered suspension, the performance brakes, and the performance pedals. But ever since the price update, that performance package now comes standard with the car, and while I can see why some people might not be so happy about this, it makes sense because if it's considered a performance version or a performance car, it should have these features automatically. At least that's my opinion. On the other hand, the long-range dual-motor all-wheel drive Model Y still remains the same in terms of the options offered on the car, so the only difference is really just the price. Moving on, let's talk about why right now might be the best time to buy a Model Y. Get it? Why? Model Y? Maybe? No? Anyways, I honestly think it's the best time to buy a Model Y right now because if you're holding back on some options like paint or wheels, now's your chance to pretty much get them for free because if you really think about it, you're saving $3,000 from the base price. Or if you want the cheapest Model Y possible, now's the time to get one because with this price cut, you're going to be saving a lot of interest on your loan if you're planning to finance the car, or if you're planning to pay cash for the car, which I don't recommend, you're going to be saving $3,000 up front so you can take that money and invest it in the stock market or buy Starbucks or something, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. But besides the price, it's a great time to buy a Model Y right now because personally from what I've witnessed, there's not too many of them out on the streets at this moment. So if you end up taking delivery of a Model Y and there's no issues with the car, chances are you're going to be turning a ton of heads driving down the street, even from current Tesla owners. However, with early production vehicles, Tesla is notorious for having mechanical issues, paint issues, and overall quality issues for the car. And if you end up taking delivery of one of these vehicles, chances are you're taking a risk at this moment. Since delivery started in March, there has been many reports about the Model Y suffering from defects mainly due to Tesla's lack of quality control. And you can even search on YouTube about these issues, and I'm sure a ton of videos will pop up, so if you are thinking about getting a Model Y, just be aware of these issues and prepare yourself for the worst case scenario. But again, if you end up taking delivery of a Model Y with absolutely no issues, you're going to be one lucky person and probably a super happy one as well. So with these price drops, are you going to risk it for the biscuit and order a Tesla Model Y anyways, or are you going to sit back and wait until these quality issues get resolved? Honestly, it's a ton of money, so I completely get if you want to wait a little longer, but who knows how long it could take for Tesla to kick everything into gear, right? Perhaps on Battery Day we hear some good news around this, but until then, we can only hope that good news comes sooner. And speaking about Battery Day, I wonder if Elon Musk will speak more about the long-range single-motor Model Y because just a couple of days ago, he announced on Twitter that the standard range variation of the Model Y is no longer in the works. In fact, he quoted, "The standard range would be unacceptably low, so that's why he decided not to move forward with it." Perhaps that's why these price drops happened in the first place, and I guess that makes sense. Anyways guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure to smash the like button if you haven't done so yet. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm, and as a result, it'll help the channel grow. So thank you guys for doing that, and make sure to check out the other content on my channel. I upload videos at least once a week, so if there's anything else you would like to see on the channel, don't be shy, leave me a comment down below. But as always you guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.